Is there anything I can take from here? No. I can't drag anything across. Oh, more headlines. Movie shooting completed. Shooting of the Grey Shadows saga has finalized. Third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Hilbury. After a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Iran announced that filming of his eagerly awaited romantic drama, 100 Grey Shadows, has finally come to an end. Announced via his Timelines profile yesterday, the brash director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages before the conclusion to the Grey Shadows series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadows saga, previous releases being A Grey Shadow and Another Grey Shadow, very creative naming here, was announced to be released almost 4 years ago but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Fans have speculated that this was largely due to the breakdown of Hollywood power couple Betty Avon and Mike McDeal, who have had long-lasting quarrels during the filming as a result. One production hand was reported to say that these spats were getting out of control, and that completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Rhubarb Productions to get a comment, they declined the rumors and claimed them to be mere speculation. Well then. Well, I think I'm being forced to drag this across. I don't want to, but the system is forcing me to bring this across and build a profile. It cannot be undone. I mean, I don't think, using my human brain, I don't think that she's, associated with this. Fine. What else we got? Oh, it's her picture as well. Are we happy? Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this information to progress. Okay, yeah, I don't think she assaulted a police officer. I don't think that... Good. With the data you have extracted from police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. I think we're building a straw man here. Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago, remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. I think that the news agency is being more objective than the police department here. Bonton, the case that keeps the media and the public guessing. Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick, but the police report said an unknown object. Okay. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused, Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely, and has asked her fans to show her their support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention from Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the other rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. No. No. This does not seem right. Go to the police record here. Unknown object. Protesters were forcibly moved, and she was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. And she cooperated. There's no way. I'm being forced to do this. This is not the exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion? Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay, fine. This is... Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Oh, he's biased already. The human is biased. You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that instigators, or investigators like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. You've already forced me to upload stuff that... I don't know. I think we're dealing with someone who's already biased against our subject. The police report says that she assaulted a police officer with an unknown object, but it was a chaotic scene. They didn't see who threw it, and she was just the person who didn't run away fast enough. I don't think that justifies as a case, and our advisor here is already thinking it's her. So now we have to try and prove her innocent at this point? Okay, well, let's throw this there. So you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really living in Wonderland? Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You've got to be more careful next time around. Inhabitant of Wonderland. Yeah, it's not her address, buddy. Not her address. Let's disable that. Let's disable that. Can I continue? Is it possible to progress? Okay, let's upload that. It's a nicer image of her. Yeah, I don't feel like giving you the rest of this. Okay, well, her contact info is just out there, so why not? Good, you've found a chat handle. This will allow us to overhear any What? What? We're just gonna... The listener has been unlocked. New conversations will appear where whenever they are started. Okay. So we're listening. It's our first day on the job and we're already tapping into people's phones. Do I have to upload this too? I think I have to put this in tutorial land. Tutorial land. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. Are you gonna unlock more stuff for me now? Oh, they want me to submit this stuff down here, don't they? I'm building a really damning case here. Oh, hello. April 13th. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick me up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up one of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, come on, I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go now, text you later. Attorney. Fearless attorney. That she's totally sleeping with. She's the daughter of pharmaceutical. Watergate. Pharma entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. Products. Company. Jobs. Activating pills against migraines. Increases concentration and cerebral performance. Alleviation of arthritic joint pain. Stabilize your emotions. Antidepressants. Painkiller, dissolves in water. Soothing pills for a good night's rest against occasional sleeping problems. Okay. Company. The name Watergate has been inseparable from progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine and at the same time is the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. The business Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. has been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. The CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder, Edgar Watergate. Apart from working in the family business, Mr. Watergate is also the founder of the Central Pharmacy Congress and head of the charity foundation Children of Parks. Dr. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm with her husband Bruno, holds a PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development laboratories here at Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice's and Bruno's daughter Cassandra will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. Okay, if I add this to the database, we add relationships, we create new profiles. I mean, what will this do? Let's add this first, see if we can keep this from getting contaminated. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Yeah. I think she doesn't want to run Mom and Dad's company. Jobs. Currently looking for suitable candidates for the following positions. Please address all applications to Josephine Marcart, Head of HR. We are urgently looking for a Chief Operating Officer to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. Well, we expect many years of work experience in a leading management position, deep knowledge of pharmacy market, master's degree, business ec, language in English, French, and Chinese, desirable, traditionally oriented character with a mindset that is nevertheless open to new challenges, competitive and motivated spirit. Traditionally oriented. I guess they didn't like her unique flair, as they put it. We offer ambitious and challenging role, safe job, competitive salary, dynamic team. As research intern, okay, there's research internship. Well, I guess we can add this here. Bam. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. I guess we can add this. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be assessed via the profiler. Oh boy, that doesn't feel icky at all. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. Headlines. Crime rate continues to drop. Let's click on that.